Welcome back, everyone, to O3 FM. I just did a triple camera sweep because we are now using a triple camera setup, but this is episode 11. Yeah, we're on
Yeah,
11.
episode number 11.
And yeah, we're back for another epi. So, yeah.
Address the big ass elephant in the room. We have moved our stuff around.
Oh, yeah.
If anyone was here on the live before, they watched us try to figure this out. So
Yeah.
right behind us, I don't know if any camera can see it, but this is the bar we were sitting at.
Yeah.
We put a folding table down just to try to get lower and try to sit across from each other more comfortably. So hopefully conversations can flow a little better.
Yeah. A lot of people said, like, our content was awkward because, well, I don't know. They just said it was awkward and they didn't know why. Like, I genuinely think that was, like, the consensus. And so we've changed it up quite a bit. And, yeah, this is the result of that change up. So hopefully it's less awkward. Really quickly, what we have set up is we have the one camera pointed on me, and then another camera pointed on Kevin, and then we have a GoPro as the wide angle John. So yeah, we got a little live audience in the background.
Mhm.
That's jokes, but yeah, I think hopefully it goes better. It's gonna be fun to edit. How was editing this last week?
It was definitely, the syncing part was the most complicated part.
Yeah,
Because then you just have to go through millisecond by millisecond and frame by frame to make sure it lined up. But it really wasn't that hard.
yeah. So if anybody doesn't know, we use Adobe Premiere Pro, and we used to just plug the mic straight into a camera and use it that way, but now we're having to sync audio and stuff, so it's kind of crazy. And yeah, but yeah. I have a topic. So it looks like a lot of people liked the more like
Story-based part of the podcast.
yeah, which is kind of surprising because like people blow up off clips that are like news related or like controversial or stuff like that.
Because normally, who cares about someone?
Yeah,
You
exactly.
have to build up a reason for someone to care about you. Then you listen to the stories.
Yeah, so it's kind of weird that I mean we did blow up off the stories, but just in a negative light versus a positive light. So now I don't know. We're gonna be introducing a mix of stories and maybe news related things. That way we could kind of keep best of both worlds, and maybe people will enjoy the story content more, even though that's not what's gonna blow up,
know.
frankly. But yeah,
I don't know. Your story that was posted yesterday is almost 800,000 views. So
which one?
the ghost one.
Almost 800,000
Yeah.
views?
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Yes,
It's at
it is.
10K.
Oh, what's the one before that?
What were we talking about? I forget.
I'm an idiot then. I thought it was the ghost one for some reason.
No,
I forgot. I
I
got my
wish.
times mixed up.
That would be dope. I mean, that one has over 10K. Oh, you want to quickly talk about the story of us like hoping for that K number, and instead we got the M?
Yeah.
Or we're close to that.
So when me and Jake first started posting all of our clips and we first started doing the podcast, I'd say how long did it take us to get 10K on a clip?
At least
4
a
or
month.
5 episodes.
Yeah.
So our first platform that worked better for us was Instagram,
Yeah.
Instagram Reels, which we didn't even know people used.
Yeah.
And then we were posting there on TikTok, no views on TikTok, maybe 6 likes, and that's me, you, the account, and our girlfriends. I'm pretty sure that equals 6. So we got nothing on TikTok. Instagram, a couple thousand, 3, 4, 5. And every time we would post a clip, we'd sit and talk and cross our fingers that we would hit 10K. And
Yeah.
now I don't even know what the Instagram numbers are like because TikTok has blown our Instagram account out of the water.
Yeah.
I believe our Instagram account is at 110 followers and TikTok is just shy of 5,000.
Yeah.
So our accounts are very different. And now 10K is almost a bad clip for us.
Mm-hmm. No, for real. So, here's my story, and you can tell your side of the story because it's gonna be weird because we both have these stories. But, so I was in LBI and I was with Lauren and we were going out to dinner at this place, and I had to post this clip, and I was editing in the car while she was driving, and I'm working on this clip. And I'm super hyped, and I finally get it up. And after dinner, I look at my phone, and it has like a couple thousand. And I went crazy, and that was on Instagram, and I went actually crazy. Like I don't know, I flipped out. Like I was spamming you, and it was just unreal. And that's when we first saw like over 1,000 views, and I was hype, man. And then after that happened, the next episode that me and Kevin were on, like the one we did, I couldn't stop talking about seeing that K number on TikTok because after 9,999 views on TikTok, you see 10.1K or 10.2K and so forth. So we see the K number on almost every video we upload on TikTok now, and we're waiting on the M.
What is it? 16 clips since we've had under 10K.
16 straight clips that we have the K.
And we either get 10,000 views or 700,000 views, which is pretty cool.
But as soon as we see that million number, man, I'm gonna be, because that's it. Like, that's really it. So that's dope. What was your story like when our first video kind of blew up?
Fuck. I don't even remember.
You don't know?
It was because I never looked at the numbers that much.
Yeah.
Just because, I don't know, I just never really looked at them.
Yeah.
So when you would text me saying something big's happening, I would always check and it would hype it up because then there'd be the couple seconds where I look at the message and then I have to go look to see what the number actually was. And I can't remember exactly what it was, but I'm sure I was pretty fucking excited when I saw it.
No, dude, the hype is like no other. And it's kind of bad because I'm one that kind of preaches like not using social media that much. And I don't know, like living in the moment, like outside of looking at your phone. Like I've set up screen times on my phone to try to like mitigate my usage on my phone. So it'll literally lock me out of these apps when I'm at my max. And now that we've been like blowing up, I'm consistently on TikTok, like looking at numbers.
Really?
Consistently.
I feel like I'm on less.
Dude,
I never look at the O3
Yeah.
FM account,
Yeah.
to be honest.
dude, I'm always looking. Like I must open TikTok over 200 times in a day. Yeah.
I don't,
Just to look at the numbers.
because I'll open TikTok and I'll browse for 100 hours in a fucking one sitting.
Yeah.
So I don't close it and then reopen every time I check. But since I commented on the one TikTok about fascinating water sips, I always get notified when I get liked. My comment gets liked, so I can always see how well the clip is still doing based off how many likes my comment is getting.
That's funny. Yeah. What? There was this one clip that blew up. I forget what we were talking about, but Kevin in the clip, I was the one who edited that clip. He took a sip of water and for some
Literally
reason,
just like this.
yeah, and I literally edited that in for like a second, and it was so funny. And people were commenting on it left and right, and Kevin said, "Fascinating sips from yours truly," and when I saw that comment, I pinned it on the O3FM podcast account, and that clip, it was like when it was still doing pretty good, and bro, it has over 3,000 or like 4,000 likes on that
4,000
comment,
likes.
and yeah, I don't know, it just like blows up. Literal TikTok.
Because I think people were
blew
like
up.
making fun of the part how it just panned to me. Because some
Yeah.
kid even said in the comments, I think there was actually two people.
Yeah.
This other kid can't even deal with the NPC conversation. So people were feeding into me just drinking the water for some reason.
Yeah, no, I saw so many comments that were like, bro doesn't even want to be there, or like, bro's not interested at all. But those comments are funny, man. One even said, get the guy on the left out of the podcast. Damn.
They hate you.
Yeah, they do. I have a good topic to jump into if you want to jump into it. So it's relevant to New Jersey. Recently, Mr. Beast opened, it was, let me pull it up here, but Mr. Beast opened, so there's the mall, American Dream Mall. I forget what town it's in, but it's in New Jersey somewhere.
It's somewhere in New Jersey.
Closer to the city. And he opened his first burger joint in the American
Beast
Dream
Burgers.
Mall. What?
Beast Burgers.
Oh, is it Beast Burgers?
Yeah.
And yeah, so he opened that up and it went crazy. Like,
There was over 10,000 because he shut down. Like, I don't know how it works if you can rent out a mall, but he did something so only the people in there were his fans. And there was over 10,000 people there. And who was it? A friend of a friend, I heard, waited for like 4 hours to get into the fucking mall.
did you just get in?
Yeah. And I guarantee you every fucking kid was there because they were hoping to get money from him.
Yeah. Bless you.
Thank you.
No, I mean, frankly, like, we'll come back to this topic, but people are low-key leeches when it comes to, like, Mr. Beast.
Oh, yeah.
And-
he gives everyone money. They would expect
Yeah.
to get money from, so.
Yeah. Which is crazy. I wouldn't want to be portrayed like that. Like, I almost feel bad for him because
He loves giving out the money because he said that in an interview, so maybe he likes it.
He genuinely seems like a really nice guy, and he just, I don't know, he just gets put in this bad light because he gives out so much money, and then people just want to fiend off that. So, kind of rough.
Mm-hmm. But he did a manhunt or a hide and seek or whatever the hell it is. He
Really?
gave 100 people $10,000, and the winner got all of it or something. Like the winner got like $1 million, I think.
Oh my god.
I would have just if
Like
I got the
manhunt.
hide and
as
seek
in-
in the mall or something.
Oh,
like
in the
that.
mall. I
Yeah.
didn't know that. I don't really watch Mr. Beast, but like he's cool. He's really cool.
Me neither. I just heard about it.
And like, dude, I gotta stop saying like. I gotta stop saying like.
I just have to address this. This shit feels so serious right now.
Why?
I don't know. I just keep laughing because it feels so serious for some reason. I don't know why.
I'm actually feeling pretty good. I wish I could sit back, but this chair's arms are.
That's
in
what
the
I
way.
had to lower mine so I could kind of move in.
Yeah.
And I want to try to
Oh,
move
I
in.
can lower it. That's dope.
I don't want to. Okay.
Oh, but then my mic's like mad high.
I think
go
this
like
is
this.
better. So now we can.
I gotta go.
You go. I can recline.
Alright, I'm going back up. Damn! Stop! You're making me laugh.
I'm sorry.
Stop! You're making
I'm
me
not laughing. I'm not laughing.
Okay.
I'm not making fun of you because I've probably done it 100 fucking times.
It's
this
all good.
episode.
It's all good, man. I just did it again. I can't. We're done. The podcast is over. No, but it's really cool to see Mr. Beast in like different interviews, not his videos. Like I think it was GQ maybe, or a different. It was someone that interviewed him, and it was dope. Why are you laughing?
I can't stop laughing. I cannot.
You're just laughing.
I'm feeling serious, so I keep laughing.
You're in a silly mood, bro. It's okay.
I'm in a silly, goofy, cheesy mood.
But yeah, it was cool to see him in an interview because he was like cursing and doing whatever, just so unlike him. But real life Squid Games is kind of crazy. Bro did that, didn't he?
No one's back there. I'm just laughing.
Dude is laughing. Anyway, yeah.
Okay, so I'll
Mr.
talk
Beast.
about. Do you? Is that the end of the topic?
That's the end.
All right. So I will parlay. this
Parlay?
into
Oh my god.
my trip.
Massive words.
So
yes.
for the people at home, I just returned from I don't know how many day. I left Thursday night to go to Ocean City, Maryland with two of my friends, one of their friends who I met over the trip, and their families. And I don't know what I was about to say. It just lost my train of thought. I can't speak.
Dude, we can't speak
I'm laughing.
today.
I can't speak. Cut the cut the fucking episode.
Got it.
So much shit happened between the four of us. How can I try? I'm gonna try to break it down into separate stories.
Okay.
So
Make it
Along-
chapters.
along the boardwalk, my timeline's all fucked up. Along the boardwalk, there'd be random pull-up bars off of the boardwalk. So you'd walk down another wooden path, and there'd be a pull-up bar. And
course.
since we're men, we have to prove our dominance. Every time we saw one, we'd have to try to do pull-ups. And Tyler,
Stop.
it was I don't know how high it was in the air, but you had to you had to stand on a wooden box that was on the ground to reach up. Even I had to do it.
Oh damn.
And Tyler was too short to even stand on the box and reach up, so we'd have to jump to grab onto the pull-up bar. And he jumped up.
Dude.
And he was holding on, and his hands gave out, and he fell. And so,
Stop.
I swear to God, slow motion. But the crazy part was, every bad thing that could have happened didn't happen. So,
Okay.
this is the boardwalk. The path went like this, and then another path would branch out, and the pull-up bar was here.
Mm.
So you'd stand on a wooden plank platform, and then you'd walk the plank off, and there was like a foot of sand, the block, and then the pull-up bar was above the block. Does that make somewhat sense?
Yeah, I think so.
He fell between, like he put his foot on the block, then fell between the block and the fucking wood. So he landed perfectly in the sand.
Oh my
And
god.
not a single piece of him hit the wood.
So did he like fall like straight down, or did he fall like tilt like
Like he
slant?
kind
a
of
little?
he was like this, and then he ended up on his side. Like he fell down and went like.
So dude was spazzing midair.
It was so fuck. And I was in the laughing mood where I just kind of like, and I like turn around and walk away.
Yeah. No, what do you do in that? You just laugh.
Point and laugh.
Dude, I would be so afraid though if I was in a situation like that and my friend genuinely got hurt. Like that'd be a scary
He could have
situation.
slammed his fucking head on the wood and cut it open.
Oh my god.
But
Yeah.
this is completely separate from the story. I don't know how this just popped in my head. There was 2 times where I was walking barefoot on the boardwalk and a splinter went in my foot on my step down, and when I stepped back up, it slid out. It was so such a weird feeling. But the stores along the boardwalk were so janky. Like have you ever been there?
I haven't been to Ocean City, but I know like those kind of stores.
I would say every 5 to 7 fucking stores are these sell everything stores that sell everything from hermit crabs to fucking t-shirts, and it's like carbon copies of them.
Yeah.
One after another, and they have the same stupid fucking shirts, like I heart porn, like all that. They said stupid shit, and one was actually so funny. It said, "I'm not gay, but $20 is $20."
Bro, wait, did you post that on your story? I
don't-
could have sworn I saw
I
that.
remember taking a picture of it. I don't remember if I posted it on my story, but it was just like I heart black guys, like this stupid like booty shirt that said I heart sluts, like the stupidest shit in the world. And the guys selling them are fucking crazy.
They're
Like,
goons.
We were trying to buy a beach shovel, and it was listed as 10. He's like, I give you 7. And then David and the other kid were trying to not argue. What's the word I'm thinking?
Negotiate?
Negotiate, yeah, the price.
Yeah.
And they were like going back and forth and ended up buying the shovel. But it was so fucking stupid. And then they had a beer bong that was a pillar
dope.
that went up with a bowl on the top, and 8 beer bongs came out of it.
What?
And we're walking by, like looking in the store because we're trying to find penny boards, and it's sitting on the outside. And the guy comes walking out. He had fucking shorts that these might actually be considered pants with the fucking weed logo, like the plant all over them, and his eyes were as red as a fucking hermit crab. This motherfucker was so stoned. I think if we asked to buy weed from him, he would have sold it to us as a fucking convenience store on the side of the boardwalk. And the fucking supersized squirter beer bong, whatever the hell it was called, was $70. He's like, 60, take it or leave it.
Bro, how did they negotiate?
I don't know. And we're like, we don't want it. And he keeps lowering the price every time we say we don't want it. I'm like, the 4 of us combined have probably had 2 bottles of liquor combined in our whole lives. We're not going to fucking use this thing. We're not buying it. And we're actually getting like annoyed at the guy because he won't fucking like get off our dicks. He wants us to buy this thing so badly. And there was it was $60. There were 4 of us. What's 60 divided by 4? I can't think of it off the top of my head. But he's like 15.
15.
He's like 15 each. And then one of Leandro, the other kid, just walked away. He's like, he's gone. 20 each.
No.
And
He said that?
He wanted us to buy this so fucking badly. And I'm like, bro, we're not buying it. And then he started to walk in. He's like, you guys. And we're like, no, we don't. He's like, well, if you want to, I sell it to you.
No.
It was so fucking stupid. Like, these people were crazy.
Dude, that's literally GTA Boardwalk right there.
That's exactly what it was. It was literally fucking VR chat. It was crazy.
It was like a video game.
There was people playing music. There was people playing music, and of course, there's like the old guys in the cowboys playing country roads, like
The classics.
like West Virginia, like songs like that. And there was one
Bless you,
kid
man.
fucking beatboxing
No.
with the mic into the speaker. He's like,
I can't wait to hear how that
it
sounds.
sounded so fucking goofy, and he's standing there like
Yeah.
trying to be fucking serious, and everyone that's looking at him, I guarantee, is making fun of him inside of his fucking head. And like, I get it, like, bro, go hustle, get your money, but fucking beatboxing on the boardwalk. But the boardwalk performers are a whole different breed from the boardwalk sellers. There was these 4, 5 kids in fucking Power Ranger costumes break dancing, and I will give it to them, they were pretty good.
Okay.
But there was fucking like 150 people watching them. They would block the crowd because they would perform here and the crowd would stand like this, and they would fucking block the whole way. And there was 20-year-olds, I'll say, around that age, and 2 of them were fucking like 8.
In the Power Rangers suit?
Yes, it was fucking. I
They
might
were
actually,
breakdancing.
I should have a video. Hopefully, I saved one. It was fucking crazy.
That's like the videos you see of like people dressed in Spider-Man suits in like New York. Bro, they're turning up. I'll have to put that on
They
screen.
were doing like backflips and shit like that.
yeah.
They were pretty good. It was
That's
just
kinda
so
dope.
fucking like, the fuck you doing in a Power Ranger costume?
Yeah.
Fucking mad devious.
People are goofy.
What else happened at the fucking boardwalk?
Dude, it's the boardwalk. So much happens. You guys went to the beach, I'm assuming.
We did. We were playing. We would stand in a fucking circle like this, and then one here, and we'd
Yeah.
obviously be a lot closer. And we would throw a fucking volleyball in the air and look down and see who we'd hit in the head. And we were saying like, boys are so fucking simple. Like we go from running into big waves, knocking us over, to fucking seeing who gets hit in the head with a beach ball, and whoever does get hit gets pointed and laughed at. No, it was so fucking crazy.
Guys really are like so just simple.
Yeah, and then when the boardwalk was really crowded on either Friday or Saturday night, I was like, let's just run through the crowd. So we start fucking sprinting through all the people. We're
Yeah.
like crawling between kids' legs. That didn't happen. But we're just running, and it was just so much fun. And it's just fucking, we're literally just running through people, and we're having fun.
Yeah. Was it mostly a younger crowd?
No.
Really?
Everyone, I would say I saw 50 people our age. Everyone grown adults.
Damn.
And even like grandparents.
Oh, I thought it was more of like a kid scene. Like I
So
know
did I.
Seaside Heights is like apparently like all kids. When I first-
I expected it to be younger kids,
Yeah.
but no.
Dude, that's like Rutgers. I don't know why I'm sitting like this. I don't know. It's really comfortable. That's like Rutgers when we went to the party that one night. We spoke about it in I want to say episode 1 or maybe 2.
Episode 1 was about frat parties and NFTs.
Oh, okay. So it was episode 1. We spoke about how me and Kevin went to this crazy like party at Rutgers College, and after you go out, like there's so many people out on the streets, just like our age, obviously.
It's a college town,
Yeah.
and I think there was less kids because everyone was at college.
Yeah, for real. But it's I don't know, it's a lot of fun.
What else? So I don't think anything else fucking weird happened at the boardwalk or on the
Yeah.
beach. We'll move into the house. So we were in. It was like a condo. Not like condo, it was a condo. And it was on the 4th floor. And obviously we took an elevator. And we would fucking we would hit level 1, 2, 3, and 4 just to be fucking, once again, boys are simple fucking creatures. It's funny when the door opens at the wrong level.
Yeah.
At one time we were going down and we hit everyone. And on the 3rd floor, a fucking guy got on.
Oh.
And I remember he like looked and he's like he looked at all the fucking buttons were hit.
Yeah.
And it's obvious we're all together. So without even saying anything, out of pure embarrassment, we got off on the next fucking floor. Like when he got on, we just got off because we didn't want to fucking deal with being like
These kids.
every time the fucking door opens.
Yeah.
So we got out, then we stopped on the stairs to make sure we wouldn't see him at the bottom.
You good,
Fuck. And Tyler
The way you said that was so funny.
would keep fucking farting
In the elevator?
and then we fucking like a chamber of gas because the door, we're fucking trapped in there. It's like the air's not leaving.
Yeah.
And it would be like, you hear like the and you go, oh.
Ew, bro.
And even like his parents and grandparents were feeding into it. Like,
Really?
he farted in the car. And his dad was like, Tyler, that was so fucking stinky. If you do it again, you're walking.
Dude. That's joke.
In the fucking condo, 3 nights I was there, we watched a horror movie every single night.
Dope.
2 of the times, Tyler fell asleep. He's like, he would hype up all day watching a horror movie, and then 10 minutes.
Ew. Is that a thing? Sleep farting?
He did it all the time.
No. Ew, bro.
And then on the third night, we finished the movie at 2:00 in the morning. We were watching Insidious. He's like, yeah, let's watch Insidious 2. So the one night he fucking stays up, he wants to watch the second one at 2:00 in the morning. We didn't finish it.
I was gonna say, did you?
We went go-karting on like a pro go-kart track, and they went up to 30 miles an hour.
Oh my God.
And I fucking slammed into a wall going 30 miles an hour.
How'd that feel?
Not good.
Not good.
It was like, it was so painful.
Dude, one of my biggest fears watching go-kart videos is when someone goes sideways into a wall, someone else hits them and they flip. What are you doing?
That was close to happening a couple times.
Like, you're dead in that case.
Basically, just
Like, your head is just going straight down.
you're gone. You're Gonzo bean.
You're literally gonzo beans. But really quick, I have a funny elevator story. Well, two. Before coming here, I have to take an elevator. I'm on the 6th floor of my apartment complex, and I have to go to the basement. It's called P2, like parking garage 2. Check the cameras. We're good. And so, dude, I get in the elevator, right? And I don't press the button until we get to the ground floor of the floor I need to go to. And then once everyone got off, because it was pretty crowded, once everyone got off, I clicked P2, which is where I needed to go. And then a couple people got in, and I thought it was going to go down. The elevator went back up to the 9th floor. It literally stopped at 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And finally, I get to my car. Forgot my car keys.
You fucking bozo.
Yeah, basically. And so I go back up, and I get my keys. But I do also have this funny elevator story. When I was younger, I watched, I didn't purposefully watch, but I'm trying to think. It was like, 100 Ways to Die turned on.
Dumb Ways that I like the game on your phone.
I don't know, but it was it was a TV show. It was like 100 Ways to Die or something. It was insanely gruesome, but I was watching for some reason. I was like a really little kid, and being in an elevator and a cable snapping was one of the videos, and it scared me for life. And I would never ask like anyone in my family. I would never take elevators. I'd always take stairs. Like,
elevators can be scary, especially if you get fucking stuck.
I would not
literally stranded.
I would not want to be stuck. Imagine in a crowded elevator too of like 20 people, because that happens sometimes.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
When we were in Boston, we would take an elevator up and down from our hotel room, and as a joke, my dad's like, "Let's hit all the buttons," and he didn't. Josie's like, "Hit him out of order," so it goes.
It actually did that,
and we're like, Josie, you're a fucking dumbass. Why would it do that? Like, she thought it would go from 1 to 7 to 4 to 10. Like,
well, bro, I was shocked for a second. I thought that's like you were saying. That's
we
what it was.
We were fucking. Me and my dad went like this. We're like, what'd you just say?
Yeah.
It's fucking crazy.
Mad funny.
And also with the go-kart track, to go back to that, after we did the pro track, because it was $25 for one race, and it was $5 for other races. We're like, fuck that. We're going to the other parts. And we did this it was the longest one the place had, but the carts went like half the speed. And we're sitting there because we go from the really fast ones to the slow ones, and we're like trying to pass each other, and it's just not working. And the car was so unfucking maintained. Grass clippings were flying in my eyes the whole time. It was fucking crazy. And then for the last race, we went to a drifting course. And there was these really goofy looking cars that were go-karts with like roofs and wings and stuff like that. And the cars were so janky. I was in the front, so there was a line here and a line here, and I was in the front of this line. The first line would go, and then mine would go.
Yeah.
And my line had to stop because my car fucking stalled.
Oh, the camera just stopped.
Fuck. I'll just restart the story in case the camera's cut out. We went to the drifting ones and normal go-karts with these goofy-looking roofs on them. They looked like, don't you know when you pop up the sides of a juice box container and it has the wings?
Yeah,
it had like those on the top of them. And it was obviously fucking different from the other go-karts. And I asked the guy, and I asked Tyler, I was like, how do you drive these? Because it's a drifting car. It's obviously a little different than a go-kart. And the dude's like, you put your foot on the gas or the brakes. Fucking bozo. And then... I forgot to include this part in the second part. my line had to stop because my go-kart stalled out 3 times because it was basically a fucking lawnmower with 4 wheels and a roof. And
It had a roof?
yes, with wings.
Oh, I thought you meant that was on the back.
No,
What? So,
it was on the roof.
was it like a roll cage?
Yes, but with wings.
What?
It was a drifting go-kart.
Oh my.
And the second everyone started, everyone spun out. Because you would go, the course was like an oval.
Okay.
And we started here. And on this bend, right as you would leave, everyone spun out. Because no one knew how to drift the fucking go-kart. And that's what I asked the guy, but you put your foot on the gas and the brake. Fucking dumbass. But it was, I don't know how no one got hit. Because the one guy in the front would spin out and then end up going like sideways and driving on the wrong fucking side. Because you can't like stop that well because these things are so shitty. Someone would stall out and they can't control themselves.
So it was just like Mario Kart free for all.
Basically, if I spun out and stopped moving, my car would stall out. And the dude would have to run through traffic. I'd have to put my foot on the gas and he'd start it as he was like pushing me and like push me and starting and he'd like send me off. It was crazy. And yeah, so the course wall would be here, someone would spin out here, and then as we're trying to correct coming out of a drift in a janky ass go-kart, we'd have to steer between the wall and our friend to make sure we didn't kill someone. It was so funny. And
Sounds fun.
David's car even spun out and stalled out and wouldn't turn back on. So he had to get towed off the course.
Towed?
And he went from the and they were like sponsored. Like he had the FedEx one. He started with the FedEx one and ended with the Hooters car.
The FedEx car.
It was so funny. And no one knew what they were doing. And the cars would go so slow and they'd be like, and it would be like putting out black smoke out of the exhaust because it was about to blow up. Dude, it was so funny.
That's always the best is when you go to the jankiest places and
You have so much more fun.
Yeah.
And we were talking about that in the car ride back. And I was saying a $25 go-kart would be way more fun than like $150. That's even really cheap.
Yeah.
But it would just, because the crappier, janky stuff you have way more fun with the more expensive. I can't fucking speak right now.
I know what you
But
mean.
you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. When I was in LBI this summer, Christian, Danny, one of my friends, and I went jet skiing at this place. Bro, we were signing these waivers. We thought it was like legit. We sit down and the guy comes out. He's like, all right, you fucks, just don't flip them and you're fine. Like he was supposed to go through a whole like list of rules, and that's literally all he said. And we were out there ripping them, bro. It's like so fun, but it was like the jankiest place. But they're the best.
They're way more fun than the by the book places.
Exactly.
The shittier something is, the better it is.
Yeah,
Unless it's food.
yeah, that's true. I'd pay for some. Dude, I went to all you can eat sushi the other night.
I'm not a sushi guy.
I'm not either. I don't eat sushi with fish, but let me tell you, bro, this place, so it's $30 and you go and you get this menu and it's 3 rounds. So it's literally like maybe 100 items on this menu, and next to each item there's like 3 boxes, and you check it off how many of that item you want for each round. And after one round comes, they'll give you back the paper and you write for the second round and then the third. Bro, I ate so much food that night, and then I rode scooters back, and it was so fun.
We
we'll have
went
to go.
to. I have 2 dinner stories from the trip.
Yeah.
The first night or the second night, the 4 kids, me, David, Tyler, and Leandro, went to an Italian restaurant on the boardwalk. We figure it's on the boardwalk. It's not like that expensive. Our bill came out to $170. It was either 129 or 139 before tax and a tip that was added to the bill. Out of $130 fucking dollars, 60 of it was from what Tyler ordered.
That's almost half, bro.
It's basically
What do you get?
a fucking $30. He had a $10 pina colada, virgin pina. We were like, you got a virgin pina colada and you're still a virgin. He spent $10 on it. He got a $30 dish, which was penne vodka with shrimp, and I got penne vodka that was $19.95. Penne vodka with shrimp was $29.95.
Oh my god!
And then he got a $20 baked ravioli appetizer that everyone ended up eating, but he was the one that ordered it. But it was because I remember I looked at the bill first and I went like,
Yeah.
and I was so shocked because I looked right at the price of like $170. I'm like, wait a sec, 60 of it's this fucking kid.
Yeah.
So everyone was like, oh, never mind, it's not our issue.
Yeah.
And the other dinner story is we went to Hibachi on the last night we were there,
So
and it was a very nice hibachi place. They had no fucking noodles, which is like, we said it's a Chinese ripoff hibachi. Because what fucking hibachi place doesn't have noodles?
you need the noodles.
And
It's like an essential.
there was no pee-pee man.
No.
Not a little boy did not get to pee in my mouth at the end of my hibachi.
What did he say?
But it was just our server that didn't fucking have the pee-pee boy. The people behind us had a pee-pee boy. He also didn't cut up the thing and then throw it to the people's mouths until the very end. He took 2 pieces of shrimp this big and cut it. There was 10 of us. He cut it into 9 pieces. The 2 shrimp, not 10, 9. And the last 2 were supposed to be 1 that were like this big. And
Literally a
on
molecule
our
big.
table, it was Leo, David, me, and Tyler. And Tyler was at the end. Leo caught it, bang. David caught it, bang. I caught it, bang. And then the guy just turns around and walks away. And Tyler goes, no, he got no fucking shrimp. And we all caught, and he's like, fuck, man. Dude. Even his parents were making fun of him. Like, you're so fucking fat. You just want you're so mad you didn't get the food. And man, he talked about it all night. But it was so stupid. Like, the guy did nothing, and he looked like Pepe the Frog.
Dude, maybe he was a beginner.
He was not a beginner. He did
No?
the craziest spatula spin I've ever seen in my life.
Dude.
He also didn't flip an egg into his hat.
Did you give a bad review? You should have.
I'm never. I don't think I've ever left a review on a fucking restaurant. And I never will.
If I ever get an experience that bad, I'm leaving a bad review.
It was, but every other table was fine except ours.
Yeah. Did he at least do the onion?
He did the train,
Alright.
and he went. The
Choo
only
choo.
fucking voice or sound that came out of his mouth was choo, 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 as he pushed the thing along. It was so fucking annoying. But
That's jokes.
I remember when we asked, like, because there was no noodles on the menu. She's like, we don't carry noodles.
Oh my god.
What fucking hibachi place does not sell noodles?
That's whack.
But their fried rice made up for not having noodles.
It was good.
It was so good.
my
I ate it before I even got my
Hibachi
food.
rice sounds so good. But yeah. I actually have one more topic I want to touch on. It's gonna be quick.
Okay.
So everyone right now knows about the corn kid.
Oh, I fucking.
You have
it's
to.
so corn.
Lump with
Talk
knots.
about
It's got the
slapping
juice.
someone.
No, corn kid absolutely blowing up. And then this dude goes and makes a remix on TikTok, and it honestly goes hard, but everyone's like, it's just blowing up. And bro, I saw a video of the corn kid doing a cameo. Do you know what a cameo is?
Yeah, when you buy that shit for like happy birthday.
Yeah. It's like to have a celebrity say something for you.
Mhm.
That kid's parents are using child exploitation to the max.
Oh yeah.
Like, that kid's got to be no more than 7 years old.
I would say even younger.
You
He
think?
looks young as hell.
Yeah, he does look young as hell. Kind of funny, though. The original video is mad funny. But, yeah, I don't know. That's literally just child exploitation to the max.
Yeah. Remember how I
Feels
talked
bad.
about when we were on live together when I was going to Tyler's house and I
Yeah.
said the thing about disabled kids on live?
Yeah.
I was referring, I'll explain more on what I was talking about.
Yeah.
It's disabled kids that they can't do anything. Their parents have to do everything with them. Like, they're in wheelchairs. Half of them can't even talk.
Mm-hmm.
And their parents just set up fucking TikTok live to record them.
That's fucked
And
up.
That's what everyone. I see TikToks talking about it all the time. It's like parents when they have a disabled kid. It's like, bring me my money, because they just put them on fucking TikTok live and they like extort their disabled kid for TikTok live money and followers.
That's messed up, but I know exactly what you're talking about because it pops up on my page all the time.
Yeah,
I
it's
can't
fucking
imagine.
crazy how the
No, it's
parents just
messed up.
use the kid.
Yeah. And that happens in everyday life. Like, do you know, like, Doherty doesn't or whatever?
No.
Oh, it's like this family of 12, and the mom, like, records TikToks, and she, like, uses the kids for content, but they
Is the one
blow up.
kid fucking like a sea serpent? He's so ugly. The
What did you just say?
no.
Oh my
I'm gonna find the
God.
fucking kid.
Brutal,
What's
man.
the name of the family?
Doherty doesn't. It's D Ougherty, I think. It's like dope.
Can you type it? I got
Yeah, I
fucking
got
fucked
you.
up.
But yeah, they just use like crazy. There it is, Doherty dozen. I honestly kind of like their videos because they're kind of entertaining. But yeah, they
This kid.
exploit. Chill, bro. Chill.
I'm just stating him because he posts TikToks by like on his own account.
Yeah.
Where he does like the
The
fuckboy
cringy,
dances.
yeah.
Where he's like he cuts
Oh.
his dick through his on
Yeah.
his shorts, and he
I
does, like,
seen
he
him.
does the fucking walk.
Oh yeah, like the
like the-
dice roll.
Yeah, and he walks like they're like the basketball kids that always would walk around when they're stiff. They're like
Yeah.
he fucking walks like he's a fuck boy.
Oh
Where's this
my
fucking thing
God.
for the gym? Fuck.
Dude, there needs to be a curse counter for you this
Oh,
episode.
I was going crazy.
I'll count.
Okay.
But yeah, is that I think that
wraps it.
concludes.
I don't think I have anything else to say.
Me neither. I'm happy with that. That was good.
I
It was
think that-
more story based, but I had
A
fun.
lot more relaxed. Yeah.
Yeah, and now that I could actually sit back in a chair,
After the first like 10 minutes, we just went off. It got
Yeah.
so much more relaxed and we just leaned back.
Yeah, it's
I
good.
think the setup change made a huge difference.
Yeah.
I was saying it since episode 1.
yeah,
Having the back on our seat changes everything.
for real. And we potentially might have a crazy studio upgrade sometime in the near future,
Mm-hmm.
which will be dope. But yeah, I think that's it for now. Thanks everyone for stopping by. Episode 11. If you've watched this far, comment. What are we thinking? Yellow guitar. Comment yellow guitar. There's not a yellow guitar. I saw a guitar and just said yellow. But yeah, hope you enjoyed. We'll see you next week. Peace out.